settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Manning. He's going to air one out right away. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Somebody got to do it. I win. Somebody got to do it. I tell the G, watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, dog, from the music. It ain't waiting home. This is all man waiting. Welcome home. This is not his home. This is revelation. How to get it. Gone.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Lions first down.
Let's go. Franco leading.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking, 18.
They'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Go! Check the Eagles!
That is intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to throw is Manning. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, to get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Slav, a man in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. I think Slav was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Lions get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another run here with Johnson. Lots of space past the 45. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 30-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Manning. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing now, Manning. Moving to his right, taking off. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Now Manning. Pass taken in by Johnson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Ready,
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
60. Ready.
To throw, it's Manning. To the right side here, pass is caught. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up. He's going to have some 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. So after one, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready. Hop, 70. Hop.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you've got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw yet again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Looking middle, and there is Horton. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
65, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Ready?
Now, faking the give. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. What a big play there for New England. 53 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Manning throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that one just too long to get going. He'll come up to stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19.
7-yard line.
Go.
To the air is Manning. That's caught by Walker. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
1918. Warriors 70. Here we go. Strike. Hawk 7. Ready?
Looking to throw is Manning. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. set up to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To Slav, a man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Detroit.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Remaining here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side, and is caught by Horton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Ready.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Lions.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
The Lions all their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Okay, 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Back to throw is Manning. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock is stopped at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Mama jump. 7. Here we go.
Pass right side will be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Patriots first down. They go play action with Madden. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Ready.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Third and 11.
Here we go. Ready, right?
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This one from 52 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Cowboy 80.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Joy Anderson there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Check. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score. It's 34. Lions 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 by 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Patrick Queen in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
To Slav, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Get it. Cougars. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready. Stretch the eagle. Stretch.
Now Manning. Look at this complete left side to Johnston. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Ready. 70, stand for one. Ready.
Here comes a toss, right. Here comes Johnson. Ooh. A big hole. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Quick throw here is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Get it. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short on picking up the first down.
Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. They'll go up here, first and 10.
First and
Cougar
10 at the
19.
34-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
He was defended by
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's caught by Gibbs. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Detroit. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 17.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Looking to throw is Manning. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 44-yard line.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
To the air is Manning. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, New England.
Let's go. Viking, 8.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 31, here is second and 8.
Bronco Eagles.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
To throw, it's Manning. They continue to add points, Brick. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Pats will add one more onto their big lead.
Patriots 48, Lions 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 19, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's got a man. That's Horton. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
That's good.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Ready. Go.
Back to the air one more time. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Ernest Jones getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
It is 3rd and long.
19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now he'll air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
go. Ready.
A give. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Set. 68.
Throwing now. Manning. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Third, they need 8.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw is Manning. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready. 70 line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Left side, and is caught by Hilton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Patriots will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. Third and long. So it's a win for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week. They will put in a determined effort and will come away.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones